I want your calls on this one. Should people stop complaining about local food when they go on holiday? The number is 027 862 2222. Tell us what you think. Now, Narinder went viral. Just to be clear, her Twitter went viral this week for complaining about the only food available on her holiday in Sicily being Italian. Just to be clear what the tweet said, let's just have a look at the tweet. Tell us, in fact, better still, you tell us what you actually tweeted.
I tweeted something like, oh my goodness, why is international cuisine so scarce? I'm sick of eating pasta and pizza. What I should have added was, I wouldn't have minded if it was good. It just wasn't good food.
So you go to Italy on holiday,
yeah.
A beautiful part of Italy as well,
yes.
Sicily, and you complain because it's all pasta.
It was just the same old pasta and pizza, and it felt like it was reheated. It was toddler slop. I'm sorry. When I go on holiday, a big part of my holiday is the cuisine. I've been very lucky to go to lots of parts of the world. Oh my God, look at that. It was pasta. I mean, I'd give that to a toddler.
Well, where were you? In
Taormina, and it's expensive.
What?
And I expect good food.
Well, help us. Why did you order pasta? I mean, are you...
Every restaurant you went to, and we went to a lot, we were there 7 days, 3 restaurants a day, and I'd open a menu and I'd want to cry. I'd be like, oh my God, pasta, spaghetti, this and the same.
You were in the wrong restaurants. I've been to Taormina and I had some of the best food of my life in Taormina.
But that must have cost you an arm and a leg.
Because no, it did not cost me an arm and a leg.
It must have.
Well, let me speak and I'll tell you. So my husband and I, at lunchtimes, we sourced out the places that local people ate because it's much cheaper when you do that. And it was some of the best food I've ever had in my life. How can you say it's all pasta when there's fish, there's crayfish, there's mussels?
We got fish, but we had to go high-end.
Well, how much do you want to pay when you go on holiday?
Well, look, I'm not going to spend thousands and thousands of pounds.
Neither do I.
If I've gone to Thailand and India and Mexico and you can get great street food for £2, I don't want to go to Italy.
Don't go to Italy.
If Italy is the kind of country, they are so proud of their cuisine.
Can someone else
and I'm sorry, Italy, you let me down.
I mean, just why not choose for a couple of nights? I mean, I've been to that part of the world, eaten in a number, I have to say, of local restaurants. I think you were badly advised, but why not decide...
7 days of badly advised? No,
well, you just didn't know where to go.
No, I know good food. Maybe you don't know good food.
No, I don't know good food.
Carole, didn't you land from Italy last night?
I returned back on a flight last night. I was in Puglia, and and I go to Italy for the food. I don't want to eat international. Can I speak now? Yeah, please.
Let's just have a look at the food you had.
This was where I know what it is. This was like a Sunday brunchy thing at night time.
That must have cost an arm and a leg.
No, it did not.
That's not cheap.
Why are you shouting? Can I speak about?
That's not cheap.
To be fair, you are both shouting.
Can I speak? Well, I have to be heard. Can I speak about
Carole, you first, and then I want to ask Narinder a question.
Do you know what I think about Narinder's tweet? Let me tell you what I think about her tweet. I think a lot of her tweets, look at this food, isn't it? A lot of her pictures were put out with nice pictures with her swimwear or whatever. You were doing it to get clicks, Narinder, and you've insulted a country's cuisine on the strength of that.
As if you don't tweet to get clicks.
I
didn't tweet for that.
No, I don't.
And actually, look at that.
I can assure you.
That was to say the wine was amazing. The wine was amazing.
I've never posted a tweet of myself with a bra and things.
So that's
never
a
in my life.
bikini. That's not a bra. That's a bikini.
Well, I haven't done that either.
I'm on holiday, so I'm going to post a bikini, and that's got nothing to do with it.
Well, you sit with a bikini and have your dinner.
Well, I've been to the pool or beach.
Yeah, hang on. You've been to a beach club. Look, it's Sicily.
I think Carole's jealous. And secondly, can I just say, I'd say there's a bit of jealousy because we're not talking about the bikini. We're talking about the pasta was dull.
You did it to get clean.
No.
Yeah, you did. Order for a second, Narinder. Let me just bring it back into for one question I've got. You know, you were there for about a week, right?
Yes.
Now, you could have gone to, presumably, other cuisines. I mean, why did you...
No, there was actually, that's the other point.
Yeah.
Now, when tourists come to London, we don't offer them fish and chips for the entire week, do we?
Right.
We offer... The world is global. Italy, it's like, where is the... where's the Indian food?
Just to be clear, right? Because I just wanted to check this, but you might be right. There were no other international cuisines. It was pasta or pizza or the lot.
It's nonsense.
Just have a look at this.
Look, I have been there.
So people can see. This, I'm going to put it here. So
there we go.
These are the different restaurants. There are 2,453 restaurants in Sicily, 17 Indian, 21 Mexican, 102 Japanese. And if you want
not
to
in Taormina.
You're quite
not
sure
in
about
Taormina.
that? Okay,
100%
not
sure.
in Taormina,
No.
says Narinder. Narinder, I put this to you.
Oh, there you go.
No,
Hang on,
no,
there you go.
no.
Where you were,
No.
you could have chosen between 3 Indian restaurants.
There wasn't.
7, hang on a second.
Oh, they haven't made it up, Narinder. This is what
5
happens.
Japanese
But I'm
restaurants.
not blind.
Just if you were worried,
Yes.
you could have even gone for a Big Mac.
I wouldn't go for a McDonald's, so I do like to go and enjoy the cuisine. In Thailand, I could have ate pad
Well,
thai
hang on, answer
every
that.
day because
Go to
it's good.
Thailand, then.
The point is, Italian food in Sicily, my experience was not good. I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend you. You're good-looking people. You're very stylish and you're very kind and welcome, but your food is pants.
Well,
Can I just say
no,
something?
let's go to John for a second. You'll have a chance to come back on this. John, in London, apparently the food by, the great food critic over here, it was pants. Do you agree with that? Do you eat local food? Does she have a point?
So I went to France and Spain, and as a vegan, they had really bad options. So it was like often you can only just have chips, or sometimes you get vegan
That can be
burger
challenging.
chips. And I understand like you've got to try and go in with a local cuisine, but if they're advertising themselves as a tourist destination and they can't provide healthy food,
John, can we talk about? I get you were in France and Spain, but if you had gone to Italy as a vegan, you'd have been able to eat incredible food, beautiful aubergines, beautiful courgettes, beautiful vegetables in all of it, gorgeous. You could have eaten very well. So I don't know about the other two countries, but we're talking about Italy.
Italy, I didn't get any these beautiful
Well,
aubergines and
God knows
beautiful
where
that.
you went.
It was just slop and pizza. That's all I got.
well,
in
you went to the
3
wrong
restaurants a
restaurant.
day. 3 restaurants
I am
a day.
struggling to stay polite here, but happily Carolyn's doing it for me. Pauline, you're in... Well, hang on. Where are you? Are you in Gibraltar?
No, I'm in Western Supermare.
Oh, OK. One of those things. Fake news. But
I
hang on.
left you
No, not
there,
entirely fake. Didn't you used to live in Gibraltar?
I did for
OK, that's
3
a happy
years.
relief. I'm not just mind reading. What's your view
And
on
I'm
this?
going back in 2 weeks' time.
What's your view on this, Pauline?
My idea of things is if you really don't like what you eat in the hotel, there are many outlets around and about outside of the hotel. Or
Well, she
you go
wasn't
to
eating-
other places.
Pauline, I wasn't in a hotel. I was in a villa and we tried so many different restaurants, and by day 3 I wanted to cry. I love my food. I love Italian food, but this was not good enough. I mean, that one was just about passable.
That
just
doesn't look
about.
like slop. That looks
Maybe
like
that was okay. That one was okay. But that was high end. I had to pay money for that, Rob.
You're in
I had
Sicily?
to pay a lot of money.
There's a
You go-
there's you having
That was
some-
it.
Can I
Why
just say-
didn't you order second? I mean, so just to be clear, right? When it comes to you had a pizza, fair enough, but pasta is usually the
second-
the
the prima.
first dish,
Yes,
prima
exactly.
pitti, right?
Yes.
And then there's fish, there's local restaurants. You could have perhaps spoken to local people who would have directed you and
We
steered
did.
you.
And they didn't. They just said, "Oh, it's all around. There's restaurants all around." And every single restaurant, I'm not going. We had to go expensive to just eat a little bit well. And even the fish that we had expensive, £40 for that
Okay,
sea bass.
last word
I'm
to
sorry.
Stephen in London. You've got about 30 seconds to explain to Narinder why she is wrong and has the sophistication in terms of a palate of an airline salad. Help her, please, Stephen.
Hello, Robert. Hi, Narinder. Hello,
Steve.
Carol.
Hello.
Yeah, because I love Italian food. I don't know why people are complaining about food.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't agree with you more. And Narinder, you've clearly gone to the wrong restaurants.
Yeah,
You clearly haven't been asking the right people. Last word to you, Radzi.
I used to know a Jamaican guy who only ate Italian food. He was a pastafarian.
There you go.
There you are. And on that note, from the pastafarian, and I have to say, Narinder, I mean, listen, I didn't think we could get married anyway, not least because you'd be called Narinder, which wouldn't go out. But
I've been thinking
that
of
is
that,
the
Narinder.
least of our troubles. I don't know who you're travelling with, where you're travelling with, but boy, have I never met anybody who was more frankly wrong. Thank you for all of your calls.